Hello, everybody, and welcome back to CryptoJet. If you're watching for the first time, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, or I'm gonna steal all your Bitcoins tonight. Okay, that's a joke. Let's dive straight into the video and talk about another amazing project, Chainlink. Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network that provides real data to smart contracts on the blockchain. Smart contracts are basically pre-specified agreements that evaluate information and automatically execute when certain conditions are met. So essentially they're like real contracts, but there's thousands of them happening at the same time, resulting in a seamless flow of information and real world problem solving and implications. Instead of validators, such as a classic cryptocurrency, Chainlink uses an additional piece of infrastructure, known as oracles, which allow for a tamper-proof movement of data through the network. And the coin used to pay for services on the network is Link. So they're tamper-proof, they're very easily to connectable to any API. They have proven solutions, already a lot of partners, and transparent computation using this Oracle network. So they have a few other people they're working with, companies. Aave is a cryptocurrency as well. You can take a look at that. And interesting things that can be done with this project is you can create an easy random number generator in an NFT. NFTs are these new type of cryptocurrencies where every single block is different from the other and unique in its own way, which can be good because they can increase in value exponentially. You can build a Chainlink, a blockchain lottery. You can connect to any API and build using external adapters. Additionally, you can take a look at a plethora of programs and a large community. They have one of the most extended communities I've ever seen in the crypto world. And additionally, taking a look at their data provider page, people and projects are able to sell their data using the Chainlink software. So essentially, they can connect their APIs to the Chainlink network in less than an hour. Why is this good? They can allow data providers to monetize their existing infrastructure and focus solely on providing quality data, which is one of the most important aspects, especially in today's day, because we're in the information age. There's nothing more important than data. Some of the leading data providers that are trusted by this platform: CoinGecko, Binance, CryptoCompare. You've probably heard of a lot of these. Additionally, you can become a node operator, which is the backbone of the Chainlink network. They give also access to the best real-world data, the best quality. You see a lot of these T-Mobile systems, Stakefish, etc. All of these are familiar projects I'm familiar with as well. And a lot of different community-built resources, which you could take a look at. Please do take a look at their white paper as well. Their developer resources. These guys are actually crazy with their roadmap. They're crazy with their projects. They're solving real world problems, which is what we're looking for in a cryptocurrency. Now that we got this over with, let's go ahead and take a look at the technicals. The first thing I like to do is take a look at the weekly chart, the largest time frame possible, because I base my analysis off of a multi-time frame system, so you can go from the highest one down to the lowest one to maximize your entry and make it the best possible entry you can. Before we get into the technicals, take a moment yourself and evaluate how you actually make your analysis, what indicators you use, and what time frame you trade on. If it looks something like this, you're probably doing it wrong. Keep your chart simple and focus on the most important aspects, such as support and resistance levels, daily volume, and the trend is currently in or emerging from. So without further ado, I'm gonna plot this one line of support that I can notice right away, immediately. Resistance in the past, support right here. Move on to the daily time frame. Very quickly, we can see this huge bullish candle right here. Bullish pressure, even though it was a bearish sort of movement, which drove the price back up later on. Now it's consolidating right here. What I can see on the daily graph immediately is sort of a trend line that has been broken out of. Now, this is a very dangerous thing happening if there weren't for this support level right here. So when you notice a trend line being broken in such a manner, it usually signifies a further bearish movement. So let me just show you what I've seen from experience. What happens is I'll take my Fibonacci retracement indicator. So you take it like this. Usually what I expect when a trend line is broken, it could be either a downwards trend line broken in an upwards fashion. So something like this, and the price breaks out of it, even though it was a downtrend, and then it can retrace and go back up. Or we can have the exact same thing that's happening right now, an uptrend being broken in a downwards fashion. So right now, I would expect a retrace into the Fibonacci level, and potentially it will go back up, emerging from this newly established downtrend. Or what could happen is it could retrace into the Fibonacci level, go down, hit this level of support, and after the level of support, keep going up. Because this project is amazing, and the only reason why I think it's dipping right now is because cryptocurrency stocks, everything is having a very hard time these past few days, because interest rate, bond yields are falling, coronavirus is continuing to happen, third waves, new new strains, etc., etc. So how I would base my analysis today is this is a very important zone down here. Additionally, if we move on to a little bit closer of a time frame, which is not really that close, it is a 4-hour time frame, but as you can see, looking only at like half of the chart, this is already 23rd of February right here. So essentially we have almost 2 months of movement right here on this graph. So on the 4-hour chart, we can notice another interesting level of support. Let me just plot that real quick. There we go. It has bounced off, so I could expect the price to be rebounding somewhere here. In case it drops down, we could see a consolidation here. But for now, what my prediction would be is a retrace into the Fib level, potentially another bounce down from below, and then a break of structure, meaning we're seeing higher highs and higher lows, once again leading the coin to get back into its uptrend from before. As you can see, currently we have a series of lower highs and lower lows, which is indicating a downtrend. However, this candle is a very important one. It signifies bullish pressure, as I've said before, because it has a long wick at the bottom, meaning that the price was strongly rejected from this zone down here. This zone down here is around the $23 mark, 23, 24. So people are expecting, I'm expecting this coin to go back up because the project is tremendous. And as we can see, there's already been sort of a break of structure with another bullish, very nice bullish candle emerging. So we'll see what happens by the end of the day. But if we see sort of a series of higher highs and higher lows already, we can expect a bullish movement. If we don't, then we should wait for the price to consolidate a little bit and see where it's heading. Never be too early with your entry. If you're early, you may lose out on a bit, but in the long term, projects such as this are very, very good, and I have a bright outlook for them. My prediction is, in case it goes back into an uptrend, breaking down this line, this is the next important level around the $30 mark that could pose a serious resistance threat. However, if it breaks through that, we will be going for a new all-time high. Remember, good projects will always grow in the long term. Projects with real-world applications in economics, in the field of data, in several different industries. There's a lot of these projects out here, and we'll aim to cover every single one of them. That's my prediction for today. Thank you guys for joining. Subscribe, or I'm going to steal your Bitcoins once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.